What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dad Bod Beer Review. As you'll notice behind us, we're back at the lovely Camp Caylor trying another few beers of theirs this week. They're not joining us on the episode. However, we just want to thank them for allowing us to come out and film again.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, as always, I'm Benji. This is Travis. You guys know what's up. You know what's going on. Don't forget to hit that bell, smash that subscribe button. Check out the new merch, dadbodbeerreview.com. We'll talk more about that a little bit later. But how you doing today, Trav?
Good.
You good?
Doing good. I'm just excited to get this beer a try.
Get this beer a try. Like, I don't know why he's excited. What'd you say? It's 9.2%?
9.1% alcohol.
Okay, my bad. I went to school in West Virginia. Don't hold that against me. For those of you that are still there that watch this, much love. I know half of you can't count either. That being said, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get some threats in the mail later. It's all good though.
It's okay, it'll be in the comment section.
Yeah, horns up, not horns down.
So anyway.
Horns up.
Temptress Imperial Milk Stout.
Nice, okay. Milk Stout. So tell us a little bit, what's going on with the Milk Stout for those of us that don't know that much about beer?
So, earlier in the week, talking about beer and milk.
Oh yeah, that was good.
That sounds like a beer stout or a milk stout. I was like, looked at my wife and was like, I don't think he knows milk stout's a thing.
I didn't.
It's a thing, and it's a delicious thing. Milk stouts are awesome. This one is by Lakewood Brewing Company out of Garland, Texas.
Okay.
It's, like we previously said, it's 9.1% alcohol by volume, and it's 56 international bitterness units.
Right.
It actually, what's really cool is they actually tell you the target temperature to serve it at, which is 50 to 55 degrees.
So there you go, nice crisp beer at that 55 degree mark.
Yep, absolutely. And there is a food pairing on the side.
Okay.
And this will pair well. It just gives like a couple examples. Nothing really crazy, you know?
Right.
Dark chocolate, blue cheese. So, just
dark
a couple
chocolate
little
and
things.
blue cheese. Those two very different spectrums. I tell you what, why don't we do this? I know you're not a huge blue cheese guy.
Huge is an understatement, but
yeah. You're a chocolate guy though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like chocolate, right? So why don't we just do a little bit of editing magic in 3, 2, 1, right there in front of us. Like, you can't see it now while we're recording, but I promise you in the post, there will be chocolate there to go with this beer.
And you won't see me in the room when he's eating the blue cheese.
Yeah.
It's gross.
I like it. It's whatever. It's all good. So chocolate on the table now. So just any type of chocolate is what that beer goes with? And I'm assuming
dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate because of the milk in it?
Just it's the flavoring. It pairs well with it.
Okay. So very cool.
There you go. Yeah, I'm definitely ready to give this one a shot. Another beer that they do. Now, this is my first time having this one, but I have had another beer from them. And it was Temptress Salted Caramel. Oh,
that actually sounds really good, dude.
That was one of those really confusing beers because at first I was like, is this going to be like just a salty sweet kind of thing? It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Absolutely fantastic.
So salted caramel in general is usually pretty good anyways, no matter what it's in regards to. So I could see that being a good beer.
It kind of reminded me almost like a Snickers bar.
Really?
Like with that salt, there's nuts in the Snickers. So you get that salty, and there's caramel and stuff like that. So it's really good. Okay. Really, really good.
Snickers. You heard the man. Get on it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. let's give these a pour and get into a taste.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm all for it.
All right, cool.
So in the meantime, as Travis is pouring this, of course, you'll notice it's quite a bit darker than a lot of the beers we tried, and that is, again, from where it is a stout. Milk stout, to be exact. And check out those awesome mugs. Obviously, you're in the area, you can swing by Camp Caylor and pick them up. It's pretty cool. Not necessarily mug, glass. Don't shoot me in the comments.
It's actually
it smells good, man.
Pint glass.
Yeah.
So, as you can see, like what little bit I didn't get a whole lot of head on this, but it had a good dark like a dark amber.
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
It, and this is, that's what I like about it. It's like I lift this thing up, you can't even see through it. Like it's
literally,
so
and
it's
I can't see
good.
because my hand's there, but literally, even if I hold it like this, I cannot see through that. Like I'm squinting with just one eye, and I cannot see through it.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Crazy.
About it, yeah. But
So, all right.
like when you smell it, you can definitely just like that robust malty. Like,
Oh, yeah.
just so good.
Let's get into it.
You get that hint of like chocolate,
Yeah, that's actually a lot smoother than what I was expecting.
like an espresso kind of thing.
So, if you're wanting your Starbucks, but you want some alcohol with it, would it be fair to say?
Something that it kind of reminds me of anytime I'm drinking something like this, it almost reminds me of like tiramisu.
Yeah.
That espresso, that chocolate, that real robust flavor that you get. Mm-hmm. That right there.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm taking. Like I taste, it's just so good.
Right.
So good. Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
What do you think? I'm pleasantly surprised with it because you know me, I'm not necessarily a huge stout guy, and I'm not a huge coffee or anything of that nature typically, but I'm pleasantly surprised with it. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's awesome. I highly recommend you pick it up. It's
again, if you need to pick me up in the morning, don't pick it up before you go to work. But if you're working from the house, go for it. Like I think it's really good.
Yeah, absolutely, it is. Absolutely, I like the artwork on it.
Yeah.
Like I like how it's simple, but like whenever you go in on the label, you see all that like it's almost kind of like
details and
like I don't want to say like a Victorian art like line scheme.
Yeah,
but it's kind of like that turn of the century, early 1900s, late 1800s.
Yeah, it's
almost like the Victorian age or something.
Right before Art Deco is that weird time they were kind of shifting away.
Yeah, absolutely.
From all that, which is really cool.
And it has, of course, the mud flap girl holding a wine glass.
Yeah. So
can't go wrong with mud flap girl.
No, I mean you've got to bring Budweiser crowd in somehow.
Yeah, mud flap girls.
Yeah, put them on the back of my truck. Hey, I can't say anything. I've driven a few trucks. We actually ramped one of those trucks one time. So do you guys want to hear a cool story? That was a fun one. About 2:30 in the morning, give or take.
Yeah, we had just gotten off work.
Yeah, just got off work, working at Pizza Hut. My dad was building a new 60 by 80 shop. And for those of you that's not been on the East Coast, there's not much flat land. It's kind of hilly, does this a lot. But obviously where the building's being built, it was leveled off, massive pile of dirt there beside of it. And then it kind of just went down the hill. And we're driving down through there, and I look over at Travis, and I was like, hold on. Did I say anything else?
I think you said something about, I remember it was one of the only times you ever put on a seatbelt.
Yeah, this is true. I told him, I was like, hey, put your seatbelt on. And he just kind of looked at me and was like, oh, shit. I was like, yeah, it'll be good. Just put your seatbelt on. Long story short, we nosedived the truck. Didn't tear the truck up completely. So whenever we landed, hit the tow hooks. Keep in mind, this is a regular cab, 2001 Chevy Silverado, 3-inch lift, nothing major. There's a body lift at that too. It's terrible, I know. But yeah, so we landed it. It was awesome. Got a few yards down the road, and the truck died. The air filter had come undone.
And then once we got that fixed and called it a night, it was hard to walk for like a whole week.
Yeah.
I had pretty bad whiplash. It's like, oh, I'm fine. I'm 18 years old.
Good,
I can sleep it off. But I couldn't. Yeah.
Totally would do it again, but that's why we never got huge into drinking, is because we done enough fun stuff sober. Do you agree with that?
I've done a lot of drinking.
Yeah, that's true. You have done a lot of drinking, a lot more than me.
I was in the Army.
Yeah, that's fair. A
lot of barracks parties.
So, with this beer, man, where are you at?
Honestly, I know I give a lot of beers a 5 just because I'm a beer fan.
Yeah.
But I gotta go with a 5 just because, and it's not because I favor darker beers
Yeah,
or anything
100%.
like that. But I like the taste of beers. And sorry, if I like it, I'm gonna give it what it deserves.
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, it doesn't matter whether we're reviewing beer or Ebert's reviewing a movie. Like, there's always going to be some sort of underlying bias, whether it's intentional, unintentional. Like, it's just going to happen. You're going to favor something. That being said, I was at a 5 too. So.
Yeah. It's a fantastic beer.
Yeah, and
Absolutely
it really
love this.
surprised me because
I love it.
Again, with it being a darker beer like that, I'm typically not a fan, and you know that.
Yeah, you go for more like the hop, like the real fruity style IPAs.
Yeah, just something smoother and everything else. But for this being a stout, it's incredibly smooth, and there's no dry aftertaste, which is usually what knocks them down for me, anyways.
Because that's the thing with like IPAs and double IPAs especially, is you're gonna get that, but whenever you have a stout and a porter, you don't typically get a whole lot of dry aftertaste with those.
Right.
Because the hop to the mixture is not as strong.
Oh, yeah.
Because really cool fun fact about IPAs.
Okay.
Whenever India was part of the British colonies, and they would obviously sail there with beer. And a way to keep the beer from spoiling and lasting longer was adding more hops to it.
Right.
Which is why IPAs tend to have more hops
Okay, that makes sense.
than your other traditional beers.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would have never thought of that, but it totally makes sense.
Yeah, hops is a good preservative.
Okay,
So,
so
just a
there
little
you
fun
have
fact
it.
for you. Yeah.
Fun fact, hops is a preservative. Preservative,
Kind of,
if I can
yeah.
speak. Yeah, to an extent. So, you got anything else you want to add with this episode, this beer?
I want to drink more of it, so let's go ahead and finish it so I can drink some more.
That's fair. With that being said, guys, Free Dive Trio. Do you remember I was talking about them last season? Didn't you say
Yes.
Roxel's coming back up?
Yes, they are getting ready to start back up because it's not cold in Pennsylvania, I guess, anymore.
Right.
I guess. I don't know.
For a day or two. I mean, they get like third and fourth winters up
Yeah,
there. So.
exactly. So they're going to be starting back up soon, and they've been scouting out a lot of locations during the wintertime and taking advantage of that and stuff. So that's going to be coming up. They've got new equipment and stuff. They've upgraded a whole bunch. And so if you thought the videos were great last time, they're going to be even better this season.
Awesome. And that's exclusively on Facebook, or are they doing Facebook and YouTube both now?
They do both, yes.
They do both.
They
Okay.
do both.
And
The YouTube channel is relatively new, but they do both.
Okay,
So, yeah,
awesome.
Absolutely.
And speaking of YouTube, which we will definitely make sure to put that in the description below about Free Dive Trio and everything, but our gaming channel. So we're getting ready to revamp a couple things on it to make it easier for you all to find in the search. So stay tuned on our Facebooks and everything alike, business pages, and we'll let you know what's going on with that also. I think that pretty much does it with this beer in particular, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was great.
Awesome. So make sure you guys check out dadbodbeerreview.com. Of course, check out Camp Caylor again. Most thanks to them for letting us come out and try it out. And with that being said, we will see you all on the next one.